Welcome to the Save FM podcast. But I'm just gonna let a video play, for real, on how you actually get like prayers answered, and I agree with this. So that's why I'm sharing. You feel me? How you actually not, how you go by not getting your prayers ignored. So we're gonna let the video play. And we're gonna go like that. You feel me? Don't mind me, this shit just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keep it going, you feel me? And by the way, before the video play, prayers get answered every single day, whether you know it or not, whether you aware of it or not. You know, no matter if you paying attention or being self-aware of things coming to you like coincidentally or non-coincidentally. You feel me? Because we think every day, all day. Like if you think what goes through your mind is not being manifested into prayer, then hey, we all losing. So we're gonna have to go out there. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? My guy from Neuro Knowledge finna give you a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, to go off on. You feel me? But yeah, we're gonna let this shit play. You know what's going on.
Pray for stuff, whether new jobs, prosperity, their struggles to be over, their health problems, and none of them niggas had their prayer answered. And it's just insane. Like when I began to understand the true nature of prayer, which I'm going to break down to you, like I said, the esoteric version. And for those who don't know what esoteric means, esoteric comes from the etymological origins of the Greek word esoterikos, which means the inner circle. Chances are most of us are taught the exoteric. Think about it like exoskeleton, the outside. It comes from the etymological word in Greek exoterikos, which means the outer circle. Chances are, nigga, you were fed a bunch of stuff which I equate to slop. Like, it satisfies your appetite, but it gives you no nutritional benefit. So in order for us to actually put you in a position where your prayers are never ignored again, and every single prayer that you send out is materialized, you gotta lock in. So make sure you take them notes. Now, the first thing I want to say about prayer is this. Prayer is not verbal. Now, if you ask the average person, how do you pray? They'll probably say some shit like, put your hands together, close your eyes, and just start talking to God. I've seen a lot of niggas talk, but they haven't materialized what they want. And it's because the truth of the matter is that prayer is not verbal. It is not verbal. I'm going to say this again and again until you understand. Prayer is not verbal. Say it with me. Prayer is not verbal. The reason being is because reality isn't orchestrated. The manner in which reality is materialized on a multidimensional level across all three planes of existence, mental, physical, and spiritual, isn't coming from anything necessarily that you say. The true nature of prayer is that it is mental. Now, I have a lot to say about this, so stay with me and make sure you're taking them notes and drop them in the comments. When you begin to see prayer as something that is mental, it completely eradicates any instance of anything that could be said verbally. For example, you can pray for prosperity, but if your mind is in a mental condition of poverty, then that is what the universe, that is the frequency that is going to be projected into the universe, and then that frequency is going to be materialized down into the third dimensional realm, also known as your reality, and then that's a condition that you're going to experience. Unfortunately, for most people, they don't understand the way reality is orchestrated. They don't understand that the physical plane is a particular realm of effect, and I'm going to break that down into linking it with the hermetic law known as cause and effect. So just stay with me, you're going to get some. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to drop, so make sure you're paying attention. But if we just take the simple concept of the idea of prayer being something that is mental, then I want you to think about every time that you have prayed for something, and what you're going to find out, whether you want to admit this or not, and this is going to be something your family members go through and those people that you love, their minds are out of alignment with what they're saying. They may be praying for prosperity, but the truth of the matter is, if prayer is mental, What you truly pray for is whatever is declared in your mind. Prayer is a mental declaration, not a verbal declaration. So you can say, hey God, I really, really want that job. I really, really want that job. But if mentally the frequency that's being projected to the universe is instability and a lack of confidence in your ability to actually attain this job, then that's the frequency the universe is going to pick up on, and that's going to be projected out into your reality, and you're going to fail to get that job. Then when your prayer doesn't come through, you're going to gaslight yourself and say, God will give me the next one. No, he's not. Because God doesn't give you anything. God has given you everything you've ever needed. All you need to do to get whatever you want in this reality is to become the vibrational alignment of it. It's not about manifesting. If you try to manifest, then you actually hinder yourself from manifesting. Because manifestation as a topic is solely focused the way most people explain it. The way my definition of manifestation, and make sure you note this down because this is the definition that took me 8 years and nearly 400 books worth of study to come to the conclusion of. Manifestation isn't about changing reality. It's not about bending reality. It's not about reality changing. Manifestation is about internally shifting to a degree where you're no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. Manifestation is about internally shifting to a degree where you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. When you're good with it and you're good without it. If you're not good without it, then it's not going to manifest, because whatever you're good with and without has a particular type of frequency which allows things to materialize much more easier. So if mentally you're in poverty, but you're saying, God, I really, really need, I really, really need this job. I really, really need this. And bear in mind, this is what I saw those around me, my loved ones, going through. This is something that I partook in when I was religious. And for those people who may be thinking, this guy is demonic or whatever, I need you to understand, I've not only read the Bible, I have the Apocrypha, which was the Gospels taken out of the Bible. I have the Nag Hammadi scriptures, which were the texts also taken out of the Bible. I have the Book of Enoch, the Gospel of the Holy 12, the Gospel of Eve, the Gospel of Adam. So bear in mind, you're not talking to your average nigga. I know I may be dressed like one, but believe me, there's a difference. And I say all of that to say, when you can come to the conclusion that prayer is a mental declaration, then what you'll also come to a conclusion to is that you are always mentally declaring yourself to be something. So the truth is, you are always praying. You're praying right now. But you was conceptualized and taught that prayer is an action that you do. But prayer is not something that you do, it is like being.
If there was insightful information, then y'all.
And what are you being right now?
On YouTube, y'all know what's going on.
You're always praying. But because you don't see yourself always praying, you actually hinder yourself to the activities that take place mentally within you, which eventually will be projected outside of you.